everybody, Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's review is going to be for Samurai Jack Season 5, Episode 10, titled C1, aka 101. And this is the season finale, and not just the season finale, the show finale too. And last week was fucking insane, where at the end of the episode, Aku took possession of Ashi, and Jack couldn't kill her, so he gave up the sword. Now it's gonna be crazy. I can't wait to get into this review. So anyway, let's get to it. So I really like what we did at the beginning. So what's going on is Aku is doing his broadcast of, you know, how he has the samurai sword and the samurai, and of course Jack. And I love that we got to see basically all the creatures that Jack has touched, and we see them gathering around the screen in each of their own little areas, or own little places, which I thought was really, really cool. I love that even the little, you know, remember the wiener dogs with the hats and stuff? I love that they were there and they're just running, and it's so freaking cute. But we see that some of the, you know, the people he saved have aged, which I thought was a nice touch as well, Genji. And this music is really good too. And remember the wiener dog that he saved? He's a grandpa, and all those little dogs were his grandkids, and he's told them all about Jack, and I thought that was so cute. But yes, it's really sad that Jack is being captured and broadcasted by Aku. It's really making me think of Tokyo Ghoul Re, especially when Farada was trying to do that public execution, or he did that public, quote-unquote, public execution of Kaneki. That's what this is really reminding me of right now. I love that after we come like full circle and come back to the Scots, the Scotsman's like, get to the fucking broadcast already. And I'm just like, and his daughter's like, calm down, he can't hear you. I'm like thinking, dude, the Scotsman totally represents us right now. And what shows on the screen? The original theme, the original opening of Samurai Jack. And I was just like, holy freaking shit. Genji, you are genius. I love that you did it this way. That's so cool. And what I love that when they got to the part of, you know, the opening where Jack is trying to get back to the past to undo all that is all Aku, and Aku pops up and he's like, not. This is so awesome. And Aku goes on to say, not because after all these years I finally caught Samurai Jack, and we see the shot and it's Jack is chained up against the wall, and Ashi is there, and you know, and she's in her Aku mode, which is, oh my god, that design is so cool. I love it. So you have father and daughter and Jack, and it's just like, oh no, no. Oh, and he shows and then Aku like then goes to the sword too, and he's like, I caught Samurai Jack, and then I am the sword, and it's like, whoa, Aku is just gloating right now. I love that we got to see the reactions of everybody too, which was cool. And of course that one, the friend, I was like, yeah. And Aku's like, after we see the reactions, Aku's like, the era of, for all those motherfuckers that are opposing me, your era is over. You are fucked. And I'm just like, ooh, Aku, I don't know. It's looking like that right now, but I don't know. Then Aku like shows all these different, he's like, it's time for the samurai to die, and his arms are transforming into all these different types of weapons and stuff like that. And then Aku's like, you know, I don't know how, after all these years, I don't know how I want to kill the samurai. I was like thinking to myself, dude, I thought you were gonna just torture him and then kill him, but and then Jack, Joshi forever. Okay, then Jack is telling Ashi to fight it, that he knows that she's still in there. And we know from near the end of the last episode, she is in there. She's still in there. And I really like that we got to see the inner turmoil that Ashi's going through, that she's trying to push through this darkness to get back to Jack. And it's like, oh, Joshi. Then Aku says the thing that I was hoping he was going to say. Because this is really fucked up. To be killed by the one that you love. And he says, daughter, can you do a favor for father and kill the samurai? And I was just like, as soon as that happened, I was just so freaking happy, because I was just like, Aku, this is just kind of crap. Come on, man, just figure out what you want to do. And I'm glad that he went with Ashi. I'm glad he went that route. And as Ashi was about to stab him, we see an explosion and the cavalry has arrived. The rebellion has arrived. And we see like the ravers on their giant birds and everyone's just like flying in and just charging in. I was like, yes, this is so good. And we see the wiener dog on it in like the robot. He's like, Jack, we're here to rescue. It's like, and then we see the sea monkeys and it's like, oh my god, this is so, I can't believe this is happening. I love when the monkeys are jumping and he's like, flying monkeys? And the guy's like, no, we jumped good. And I'm just like, oh my god, remember there was that episode a few seasons back about, and Jack thought the same thing, that they were flying, and same answer, nope, we jumped good. I fucking love it. And of course before that we had like the arrows like going from, you know, the archers going in Aku's eyes and hitting his hands and shit like that. And oh my god, this episode is so awesome. It is Sparta. This is Sparta. This is Sparta. The 300 fight for one. I love this. And as Jack is about to get the sword, Ashi like blocks him. I was like, no. And then so we have Jack and Ashi fighting, and then Aku's like, he's not even looking at Jack and Ashi. He's just looking at them and everyone else, and he's like, you guys are nothing but insects. And what happens with insects? They get squashed. And he like squashed a couple of the archers, and he made like a little army of mini Akus. It was so cool. Oh my god, those mini Akus are fucking OP. But as All Hope was not looking so good, this is just not looking good. You hear the bagpipes. And this guy is flying in, the Scotsman's ghost is flying into battle, and it's so freaking cool. Oh my god. And all of his daughters are, man, I'm telling you, the Scotsman is a goddamn pimp. Because I think all the women there are his daughters. They're riding on these giant fucking deer behind him on his ghostly trail, and he's playing, and I'm like thinking to myself, I was hoping he was gonna say for freedom and be all Braveheart and shit. That would have been awesome. Those deer are fucking OP. I thought the mini Akus were OP. No, those deer are OP. Like, they are just destroying them, the mini Akus, which is crazy as hell. And the Scotsman runs into Jack after he does his attack, his bagpipe attack, and he high-fives Jack, and he's like, and you see through because he's a ghost, and he's like, oh crap, I'm not used to that. And Jack is like, are you dead? And the Scotsman's like, just a little bit. Jack's like, then how? And he's like, Celtic magic. Celtic magic is awesome. And then the Scotsman, because yes, all the women that are charging are his daughters. That man, they're probably not the same mothers, but damn, that man, oh man, the Scotsman was a pimp. He was a pimp. Then the Scotsman goes on to say, after Jack's like, whoa, so many, and the Scotsman's like, oh, they're my pride and joy. Now take your pick. Whichever one you pick, it'll make me proud and happy. And I was just like, oh god. And Jack's like, no, I can't. And the Scotsman's like, what? Are my girls not good enough for you? And he's like, no, there's someone else. And the Scotsman's like, he's like, he got all excited. He's like, who? And then cue the screams from the daughters attacking Jack's woman, or, you know, that shit. And then after we see Ashi, like, you know, in her her Aku form, like, just attacking his daughters, as Scotsman said, he's like, I don't think she's your type. Oh my god, that shit was so funny. Then we see one of the samurais from the past, and we saw them this season, and we see the little robots, and he's like, we have commandeered this samurai to help you samurai. It's like, yeah, let's go. For a second I thought it was Voltron or actually I think that was the Megazord for a second. That's what I was thinking. I was like, damn, Power Rangers just came into Samurai Jack. And it was like a giant stone samurai, really? And then he punches him in the face, and just as Jack is being swept away by Ashi, the Scotsman is like, he's like, you don't see that every day. I love the Scotsman. He's like the best character. after getting his ass whooped, or what we thought was getting his ass whooped, then what happened was Aku was like, fuck this, I've had enough of this shit, and he summoned all of his little minions back into him, and he grew and like started raining spikes on everybody, and he killed the robots. That was not cool. Everyone is being slaughtered, and then the Scotsman is like, no one's fucking with my girls. The only ones that didn't die from this attack, it seems, are the Spartans, who lifted up their shields, and the Scotsman's daughters. But then he blows his freaking bagpipes, and his magical bagpipes, and he's like destroying all the arrows. It's so freaking awesome. Oh my god, then Jack is still inside of Ashi. I know that sounds wrong, but he's inside of Ashi, and he's telling her to fight it, and she's like, I can't. And he says, Ashi, I love you. I was like, Joshi for life, man. I swear, Joshi is like the best freaking ship right now. I'm shipping that. I ship that shit like FedEx, and it's still an amazing ship. And you know, Jack got flown out of Ashi's body, and she was strangling him, and I thought he was gonna die for a second, and she fought and she made it out. And she was crying tears of joy because Jack said that he loved her. Oh my god. I swear, love conquers all. Love freaking just conquers all. And then Aku's like, is he dead? And Ashi turns around, she's like, no, and he never will be. I was like, yeah, she is like the best freaking waifu. Oh my god. And then Ashi says to Aku, like Aku says, how dare you defy your father? And Ashi's like, you're not my father. And you know, they get a little spat about that, and it was so great. I was so proud. And Ashi like has control of her Aku powers, so we have Ashi versus Aku, and Ashi's like, she can do the heat vision, which is freaking or not the heat vision, the laser eyes, which is freaking awesome as hell. And Jack's like, Ashi, you have Aku's powers. And she's like, I do. And she snatches the sword with her extended arm, and Aku's like, fuck. Oh my god, this is so awesome. And after she grabbed the sword, Ashi used her Aku powers and created a portal for them to get back to the past. And Aku realized this, and he's like, oh fuck. Because that was really, really smart of Genndy, because I was thinking, like, how the fuck are they gonna get back to the past? But now we know that Ashi used her Aku powers for a reason. She was possessed by Aku for a reason, and this was it, and that was really smart. I love in the time portal that Ashi and Jack were holding hands. I thought that was really cute. And then we go back to the scene where it all started, where Jack was just about to kill Aku, and he sent him to the past. And then another portal opens, and Ashi and Jack come in, and I was like, yes. I love the first thing out of Aku's mouth was, you're back already? And then we got the slash of the sword, and oh my god, like Aku is just totally toast. And that final blow to Aku, how it was done was so classic Samurai Jack, with the cuts in between. I fucking loved it. And Jack slayed him, and it's like, oh my god, Aku, I can't believe it. Aku is finally gone. This is finally happening. After they run out of the tower, and as the tower's exploding, I thought it was cool how like the sword again absorbed Aku, and Jack stabbed into the ground, and he was gone. It destroyed the tower, and Jack's like, it is done. And Ashi was fainting. I was like, oh my god, Ashi, don't die. Don't die. And Jack's like, we can finally be together. And he hugs her, and I was like, this is so sweet. We see people gathering from around the world for this moment, and we see Jack in the black robes, and we see Mama and Papa there. I'm like, oh my god, this is so awesome. And we see his face, and he's smiling, and the next scene, Ashi is getting in her bridal kimono, and I'm just like, oh my god. For those of you in the chat, or not in the chat, for those of you in my comment section, you guys called it. You said that Ashi was not going to be able to exist without Aku. Oh boy, were you guys right. Oh my god. And when she like, they were just about to get married, and she faded in his arms, in Jack's arms, and I'm just like, oh no, Ashi, no. Like, can Jack not get a break? This isn't fair. This is such a depressing ending. Oh my god. So Ashi's dead, and Jack goes into the forest, and he's, depressed, and like a ladybug lands on his finger, and he's reminded of Ashi, and he lets the ladybug go, and I'm just like thinking, what? This no, this is not the ending I was hoping for, but I feel so bad for Jack. But the past is saved. That's the key thing. Aku is gone. Sad that Ashi had to be dead too. It's not fair. It's not fair. I'm probably gonna title this video "It's Not Fair" because this really isn't fair. The ending up until this is kind of like La La Land. Everything about La La Land, because I watched La La Land recently. Everything, the whole movie was amazing. La La Land was, except the ending, and that's how I feel about this with this episode. Everything was freaking amazing until that ending, and it's just like, ugh, sucks. Anyway, I'm curious what you guys thought of this ending. Are you pissed about the ending like I am, or do you feel like you've gotten a sense of closure? I don't really have a sense of closure from this, and it's not fair. It's not fair. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, there's a few ways you could do that. You can donate to the Nerdigans Inc. PayPal, Patreon, or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. All those links are in the description box below. Also, make sure...
How about 100 roll of stamps?
No, honey. No.
Yeah, to expand your education.
That's my man's.
I'm serious. You have to write letters back and forth.
Oh my god. Anyway, also make sure you follow me on the Twits, aka Twitter. Follow my Twitch channel, friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below, as well as where you could donate, the Nerdigans Inc. PayPal, Patreon, or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Until next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!